this is Doris Sander, and I've been watching too many YouTube videos the last 2 days, and so today is Labor Day here in the United States, so I didn't have to go to school, and I did some impulse shopping due to all the enabling on the YouTube videos and my recent obsession with my Midori planner, especially the little art journaling section that I started yesterday. So there were some supplies that I saw in the videos that I wanted, and some certain types of products that I've realized that I like to use because I'm not used to working on this thinner paper, and I don't know, there were some things I wanted. So without further ado, let me show you my shopping indiscretions. And if you're not into seeing people's shopping indiscretions, maybe you want to zoom forward a little bit, because later in the video I'm going to share a couple distress stain tips that I came up with all on my own yesterday. They might not be new to everyone, but they're new to me and I'm excited about them. Anyway, so actually I got this yesterday, the Target loot. I was mainly wanting labels because I really love using labels, and I've discovered that I like the thin labels in the little Midori pages. So I found these cool neon ones. There's orange too. And these match my Post-its that I'm enjoying using. Actually, I have these Post-its too. Those are an old purchase, but they match so well. So I got those, and I got some plain white ones, and those are going to feature prominently in my little trick later on. I also found these primary colored kids ones. These are cute. And a couple clearance ones. Horizon Group. These are just some generic ones I found in the party section. The others were in the office supply section. And I found my coveted True Red Sharpie pen. I had a pink red that, you know, it was like a hot fuchsia pink. But now I found the True Red one. So I think I have all of the Sharpies now. There are 10 of them, 10 colors. And I did want to mention, I don't think I mentioned in my video yesterday, but Sharpie pens do not bleed through Midori paper. Oh, it's in here. Or through typing paper either. Actually, this is copy paper, not Midori paper. But Sharpie pens, you see all these colors here? Let me see if I can. All these are Sharpie pens, with the exception of the little pink dots, which are Sharpie markers. There's a difference. So Sharpie pens do not bleed through, you can see, but the Sharpie markers do. So even the fine tip Sharpie markers bleed through. That's what I use there, so be careful with that. But Sharpie pens are good. It even says on the label, see, no bleed. No. So those are good. And in case you want to know, I spent with tax like close to $12 at Target. Not too bad. Staples. Well, Staples was after Joann's, but I'll go ahead and tell you, I was really good in Staples. At one point, I had like $18 worth of labels in my hand. And then, I don't know how I found the discipline, but I put all of them back except for this one. But this one, I liked the size because those little tiny pictures that I showed you yesterday, they're approximately 1 1/4 by 1 1/4 squared. So those will fit on the label. That'll be cute. They had a wider one that was like, this has 3 on the sheet, and they had a wider one that was 2 on a sheet, so it was like about that wide. And I kind of want that one too. And I might get it eventually, but I was good today. So that was about, those were $7. Kind of steep. It's because there's so many. I should share them. I do need to share them. And one of my nice followers, I think it was Arlie, asked me about my little tiny pictures. I use an app called Diptyque, and actually I'll do a little video on that next week maybe, but in Diptyque, it's, I guess, designed for Instagram, so it does a square grid. But yeah, I just drop in, there's one of the options that allows me to put 9 little squares. I won't go into detail, I'll have to show you on a video, but it's real easy to use. It's called Diptyque, D-I-P-T-I-C, Diptyque. So that's that. Then I went to, actually, I skipped Joann's, I'll get to Joann's. But after Staples, I went to Books A Million, because I knew they had the cool Knock Knock Post-it pads there. I hope this is staying in focus. I noticed yesterday it wasn't too well focused, but I'm doing the best I can. The Knock Knock Post-its, and I knew I wanted Post-its. I didn't have any success at Staples with Post-its, which was shocking to me. But again, I was disciplined. I mean, it wasn't disciplined that I allowed myself to go to 5 stores in 2 days. But anyway, I only let myself buy 1 Post-it pad. And again, I need to share. There's so many. Yep, those were $4. But it says, yay. Sincerely, sarcastically, a little of both, and I really mean it. So cute. Yep. So before I went to Staples and Books A Million, but after Target, because Target was yesterday and this was today, I went to Joann's, and that was my main destination because I wanted Inktense pencils that I saw on Allie Brown's YouTube channel. And I wanted some more Distress Stains because I saw that on Allie Brown's YouTube channel. And she's really cool, and I'm going to link her because I laughed so hard watching her videos, and they were very informative as well. So the best of both worlds. So anyway, I did not find the Inktense pencils, and I even drove all the way to Hobby Lobby today. So I guess next time I'm in a splurging mood, I'll have to order them online. I did get the VersaFine because I've been stamping challenged, and I don't know. I've been using Stays On Black, and that's a little bit heavy-handed with me. And I have an old Jenny Bolin dye ink pad that does better, but it's dye ink, and if I'm not careful and I put wet things over it, it bleeds. And I'm not a careful person. So I thought I'd give this a try. I've seen a lot of people using VersaFine lately. I didn't find any of the cute little tiny teardrop shaped ones, but I found this one. And I mean, I really only wanted black anyway. So I got that, and the Distress Stains were frustrating because I wanted fun, bright colors, and like all the colors they had were either ones I already had or kind of dark, and they were all in these 3-packs, and I don't know, they weren't making me happy. But I did pick up this one that's metallics, and you know, that might be fun actually. So it's got antiqued bronze, brushed pewter, and tarnished brass. So I'll show you those in a minute. I'll open them up. I got Tombow. That doesn't count against me. That was a necessity if you consider glue a necessity. But anyway. And I got this. I loved this color. It's kind of coral, light orange, almost maybe a hint of pink. I don't know. I was noticing yesterday I didn't have much of this color, so I got one of those. And I don't know what possessed me to get the Jungle Kitty print. But, you know, that was the one thing that was like, where did my discipline go? Because I bought it knowing that I don't need it. But anyway, those were cute. So Joann's was bad. Joann's was like pushing $40, $38, $41. Bad, Doris. But then Hobby Lobby, I drove all the way to Hobby Lobby. No ink tints, and again with the distress stains, they had a few individuals, like probably only 6 or something. And they had the picked raspberry that I saw on Allie's video, but that was the only one. And I kind of wanted the lipstick one. It was the lighter pink, but this is what they had, so I got it. And they also had this picket fence, which I assumed from the name and the color that it was white. And, you know, why would I buy white when my pages that I'm going to use it on are more or less white? But I have a trick for you that I thought would work because of another pale stain I have, and I tried it already and it does work, and I'm super excited. So I'll show you that in a minute. I got some thin washi because I've been wanting thin washi. And this was cute. I finally struck Post-it gold at Hobby Lobby of all places. So again, I had 4 packs of these little guys in my hands, but ended up only getting 1. So I'm pretty proud of that. But these are little, you know, thought bubbles, or speech bubbles actually. So, and they match, you know, all my fun brights. So that'll be cute. Yay! Actually, and I remember that I have some big white ones like this too, so I'm going to dig those out in a minute. And Hobby Lobby wasn't too bad. It was 15 bucks, so go me. So, at the risk of appearing stalkerish, Allie did this video where she did all of her distress stains to kind of show you what color they were. And I'm using an iPhone and not a fancy Canon 5D or whatever I think she has. But anyway, hopefully you'll be able to see the colors, because I just thought it was super helpful. And I'm not going to repeat any of her colors because I'll link her video so that you can see it. But I thought it was just kind of ironic that she had about, I don't know, 15 colors, and I had almost 12, and we only had 3 of the same colors. So I'm going to do a little quick swatch of these and then show you a couple of tricks. And I'm going to try to hurry because I don't like my videos to be too long because it takes forever to upload. So this is Barn Door. It's a very intense red. Oh, that looks like blood. Really, it's pretty, but not right now. Golly. Sorry, that looks yucky. And Old Paper. This is very faint, a very light wash of a green. Wild Honey. This is a beautiful color. I love that one. And I'll save that one for a minute. Stormy Sky. It's a very dark blue. Maybe it looks better when I leave it wet. Yeah, I'll leave it like that. Bundled Sage. This is kind of a green. It's very similar to the paper one, only a little darker. Tumble Glass. This is a nice color. This is a nice pale blue. And Weathered Wood. That's kind of a gray. So those are some of my colors. Let me tell you again. That's Stormy Sky. Tumble Glass here at the bottom. Weathered Wood is the gray one. Wild Honey, Old Paper, Barn Door, and then Bundled Sage. And then this is Tattered Rose. I'm going to show you that in a minute. So, let me see if you can see these up close a little bit. See those? Pretty colors. Anyway. So now I'm going to show you my trick. This is so cute. You see my labels? You remember my labels that I bought yesterday? I can't even find... Oh, here they are under the neon ones. So I'm glad that I didn't think of this when I was shopping, or I probably wouldn't have bought the neon ones. And I really like the neon ones. I would have bought these anyway because these were clearance, but I probably would have resisted these. But I didn't think of it at the time. But when I got home, oh my goodness, I realized that I could color my labels, and they're so pretty. I did this one last night, and this is broken china and tumbled glass. Actually, let me make sure. Yeah. See how you can mix them too? How fun. So this top one is broken china, and the paler one is the tumbled glass. And then this one, I got the ombre effect, or ombre, I don't know how you say it, with the wild honey that I showed you earlier. It's the dark color is the wild honey. And then the lighter color is this mustard seed, which is on Allie's blog. I mean, video, YouTube, whatever. So you can do the ombre with that. Like these two would be pretty. That I'll have to work on that one, but great idea. And then this one is what I wanted to show you. This one is Tattered Rose, and I honestly don't understand this color at all because the label is pink, and the name Tattered Rose to me implies some shade of the red family. But I'm super confused when I use it because it's kind of a super pale green with a bit of a, maybe a slight pink tinge to it, but I don't understand. I don't understand at all. So that's what color that is. Tattered Rose. Yeah, I don't get it. But watch this. This is super cool. What was it? I forget again. Which one was the dark one? I don't know. I'm just going to use this one. Watch what it does when I layer the Tattered Rose first, and then apply the, it's a lighter. I made that one too wet. Let's do another one. Try a little bit. If you layer the blue on top, it's so much paler, and it's got a more of a green tint to it. Ooh, cat hair. So see how this is a blue? This is the same color, but with the Tattered Rose layered under it. Really gorgeous. So that's what I was going to show you too with the picket fence. So like I could layer the Tattered Rose under a lot of these colors and get new colors. And I can do the same thing with the picket fence. So I'm going to put some picket fence on there. It's a white. And then let's try wild honey and see what happens. See, it's a little bit lighter, and see how it streaks where it was. This is the wild honey here, and then it's lighter over here. And actually this is one I did earlier. The whole thing is picked raspberry, but the bottom is picket fence first and then picked raspberry over it. So I hope you can see that. It made a really neat ombre effect, whatever. So, cool trick to try. Anyway, I think that's all I have for the moment. I'll try to add the links to the bottom for Allie's videos so that you can see all her colors because they're super cool. Thanks for watching.